Shøçker. We found this with Nnamdi Kanu in detention. DSS boss voice out, calls for security conscious. My dear listeners, it's actually a shocker anyway, but I don't think that it is what the DSS boss is actually thinking that was revealed. You understand? Somehow I am seeing this to be a plan from the DSS boss himself. In this very content, permit me to just give you a little insight. Nnamdi Kanu, the DSS, one of the DSS officer, have discovered a very serious injury at the ankle of the IPOP leader, which he said that, according to the officer, that he can't remember when and how the any DSS officer actually tortured Nnamdi Kanu till he sustained such a serious injury. So they are now saying that Nnamdi Kanu has personally inflicted himself with this wound so that he will use that as a blackmail to blackmail them. That's what the DSS boss is saying. You can imagine. So how can Nnamdi Kanu intentionally injure himself to use it as a blackmail? So you cannot see how deceitful these people are, and that plan of theirs to torture Nnamdi Kanu till he decide to surrender. That is what they are trying to do. You understand? That's what they are trying to do. Let us check the content. This is evening news. It's a very strange incident and a pictorial look revealed by a DSS officer. Nnamdi Kanu, according to the DSS boss, has sustained a very deep wound at the ankle, which the DSS boss have said that there has never been a time in detention where a DSS officer has inflicted a deep wound on Nnamdi Kanu, not even during interrogation. According to the DSS boss again, he said that Nnamdi Kanu somehow may have inflicted himself with this serious injury so that he can use that to get himself out of detention through blackmail. The DSS has all the records, the number of times Nnamdi Kanu has been interrogated, the number of times he has been questioned, and the number of times he has been touched. Nnamdi Kanu was tortured once, and that was during interrogation when he was proving so difficult to be attended to. The DSS boss has said that investigation is still very much on to know how he actually got injured, or someone somehow within the DSS detention may have inflicted it on him. My dear listeners, the DSS detention center have questions to answer. Yes, they have questions to answer. They cannot tell us that Nnamdi Kanu intentionally inflicted himself with injury. They can't. So if they say that, it means that they can just tell us that Nnamdi Kanu intentionally tried to commit suicide then. Nnamdi Kanu have not gotten frustrated up to that level. Yes, I will tell you clearly that he has not gotten frustrated up to that level. So let us just tell ourselves the truth where it lies. It has been a long time that they have been trying in one way or the other to get Nnamdi Kanu eliminated. So it is possible that someone in that very DSS custody has inflicted him without wound. Will you forget that there was a time in that very detention when they tried to eliminate Nnamdi Kanu secretly at night, but Nnamdi Kanu was smart enough, was completely awake that very day. According to the IPOB leader, to his lawyer, he said that the sound, the strange sound in that very detention was actually what kept him awake, not until he discovered that negative move and was able to overpower the person that tried to get him killed that very night. So it is possible that this one will be true. Abi? So let us just be frank and be sincere and stop beating around the bush. These people know what they are doing. They're just trying to cover up. But I tell you, no matter how they try to cover up, truth will always reveal itself. And it's already revealing itself. You can see it now. Everybody can see it where it lies. Abi, you can see it. So, my dear listeners, please, I don't want you to doubt this information that has just come up, but rather what I expect from you is to also go and make your own investigations as well. Then proffer a solution and advice. If you are speaking, you are speaking directly to the IPOB lawyer so that he will know the next move and the next action to take to get Nnamdi Kanu bailed unconditionally, so that he can, if he can be coming to court from home. Do you understand? Because keeping him in that very detention is a very direct system of these people getting him easily. Look at the number of times he has been detained, the number of days he has stayed in detention, and the number of times they have tried to get him down. You see that? So that's all the truth. So let me hear you, dear people and listeners in the house on this very broadcast. Don't forget, your comments are 100% needed. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.